Hello everyone, I am Mrs. Josna Meena and today I am going to explain you the topic of business study principles of management, which is the second chapter of class 12 business study. This is the video 7 of this chapter and this topic is detailed explained in PDF number 2. So first of all, principles, the topic is principles of scientific management given by F.W. Taylor. So what is scientific management? As all of you know that scientific management is the process of handling the managerial work in a scientific way, and this concept was given by Frederick Winslow Taylor, and F.W. Taylor has given the approach of scientific management. And when scientific approach is used towards the management, it is called scientific management. So what are the principles given by F.W. Taylor? They are called the principle of scientific management. First of all, the principle of task idea. Task idea refer to, first of all, the workers and managers should know that what is the task or what is the work. They have an idea about their work targets or predetermined, they should have predetermined objectives to perform. This is the principle of task idea, means everyone should know clear cut about the task or his work. Then second is standardization and simplification. Standardization is the process of deciding some of the standards or some of the norms related to the work, like thinking about the quality, quantity, weight of the any type of product. Everything is decided in advance that what standard should be followed during the production in the work is called standardization, means determination about the product's quality or standard product. Then simplification means the task should be simplified. Task should be divided in small works and simply in a simplified way they should be performed by the worker, and they are divided in the workers in a simplified way. The easier methods, the simple methods should be adopted during performing any work. This is simplification. Then third is mental revolution. Mental revolution refers to that process in which the thinking of worker and manager both are changed or developed. The thinking or thoughts of the workers and managers should be cooperative to each other. They should take each other as their well-wishers. They should know that all of their interest lies in the interest of the organization. They should know that they are supplement to each other, and with the help of each other they can fulfill the targets. This is the change in the mentality or change in the thinking. This is called mental revolution, change in thinking of workers as well as the managers. Then next is principle of management. The principle of experiment. The principle of experiment is clear cut, explained in detail in the next video. Principle of experiment means different type of experiment should be done during the scientific management or scientific study. There are different type of studies which are made during the work. This is called experiment. They are different. The different type of studies given by F.W. Taylor are called work studies, which include time study, motion study, method study, fatigue study, etc. These different type of studies are made during the work. Time study is the study of average time which should be taken by worker. Motion study is the study of movements taken by worker. Method study is the study of simple or appropriate method for work, and fatigue study is related to the study that after how much time a worker get tired. This is related to the efficiency and working capacity of the workers. So this different type of experiments are done during the work. This is called principle of experiment. This is helpful in fulfilling the target within time and with perfection. Then last is inspirative wages system. Inspirative wages system is also called incentive wage system. This is also called incentive wage system. Incentive or inspirative wage system is that system in which the workers are given the wages or the return or remuneration according to their capacity. The worker who work more or who work with more efficiency or who fulfill the target more than the determined target or who fulfill the task within less time or more quantity, he should be paid on higher rate of wages. Means higher rate of wages is given to more efficient worker and lower rate of wages is given to less efficient worker. The wages, when the wages are given according to the capacity or working of the results of the work of the workers, it is called inspirative wage system. Means the work, as the work is done more, higher wages is given, and when the work is done less or with less efficiency, the lower rate of wages is given to the worker. This inspire the worker to do well and do their work with more efficiently. This is called inspirative wage method. Thank you.